Listen, what if the only thing that's standing between you and the life that you truly, truly desire isn't your past circumstances or your luck? What if it's the story that you have been believing for so long that you don't even realize that it's there anymore? See, the most dangerous lies are the ones that feel like the truth. Today, we are exposing 25 of them, so make sure you stay tuned, okay? Now, one of those lies, you keep believing that you need one more sign to finally move, to finally take inspired action. Sometimes clarity, it doesn't come first. It comes after you take that first step, after you finally move. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing that you're running out of time. Have you been feeling like this? You compare your timeline to everyone else's instead of just focusing on your own journey. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing that your past is stronger than your future. See, your next decision, it matters more than your last mistake. As a matter of fact, you never ever made any mistakes. It was actually a part of your journey. It was a part of your learning process. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing that you have to feel confident before you actually begin. See, confidence, it often grows because you actually began in the first place, not before it. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing one failure means you're not meant for it or it's not meant for you. Okay. See, one setback, it doesn't define your destination. As a matter of fact, setbacks just make you stronger. They make you more resilient. And like I said before, it's a part of your journey. Okay. You have to embrace failure. You have to embrace setbacks. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing you missed your opportunity. Have you gone through this? It's like life rarely comes down to one single moment. Okay. It is going to be a variation of moments. It's going to be different things that's going to teach you, that's going to prepare you and get you ready for that big blessing. Okay. That big blessing. Now, another lie. You keep believing everyone else has something that you don't. Okay. You have to stop feeling like this because comparison, it hides your progress that you have already made. When you compare yourself to somebody else's journey, it's stopping you from focusing on your own journey. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing your current reality is permanent. You feel like everything's going to always be like this. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could just be a situation. You feel like it's permanent sometimes. See, today's circumstances don't always have to be tomorrow's story. And you have to remember, everything is constantly changing. You're changing. You're constantly evolving. Nothing ever stays the same. Everything is actually always changing. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing fear is a warning to stop. Have you been feeling like this? Sometimes fear simply shows you're stepping into something unfamiliar. Okay. Somewhere where you have never stepped before. Okay. It's like you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And fear is another form of resistance. All right. Telling you. Now, another lie. You keep believing your dream is too big for someone like you. Okay. Have you felt like this? You may be dreaming big. Okay. Becoming a multimillionaire. All of a sudden, a thought just creeps in your mind. You know, it's too big for you. You know, this will never happen for you. Have you felt like this? I'm telling you, the size of the dream, it doesn't decide who gets to pursue it or who manifests it. Okay. I'm telling you, anything is possible for you right now. Now, another lie. You keep believing you need everyone's approval. See, the people who matter the most won't always be the first one to understand. Okay. Because nobody's going to understand your journey. All right. And a lot of the times people want you to stay exactly where you are right now. They don't want you to change. They don't want you to evolve. Okay. I'm telling you. Now, another lie. You keep believing that you're too late to change your life. Okay. I don't care what age you are. Okay. What's meant for you is meant for you. All right. Time has nothing to do with it. Age has nothing to do with it. If you desire to do something right now, do it right now in this present moment because it's going to change their future. Okay. See, many people, they start their biggest chapters later than they expected. Okay. Just like Morgan Freeman. All right. He got his biggest break when he was well in his 50s. Okay. I'm telling you, you never know. All you have to do is take inspired action and do it right now. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing success belongs to other people or people that are special or something like that, people who are gifted. It's easy to forget that every successful person, they started from somewhere, right? So it's time for you to start from somewhere. And that somewhere is right now in this present moment. Okay. Now, another lie. You keep believing you'll become disciplined tomorrow. Okay. You're putting things off until tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes easier when you just act on it today. Okay. Because I'm telling you, anything that you do right now in this present moment, it changes that tomorrow. Okay. Putting stuff off until tomorrow is another form of fear. Okay, it's just another form of just that logical thinking that's telling you, you're not ready yet. Do it tomorrow. You'll be more prepared tomorrow. Okay, when you hear that voice coming to your mind, I'm doing it right now today. Okay, that's the attitude. Okay, that is the attitude. Now, another lie. You keep believing your doubt are actually facts. That's the logical mind. That's the doubt that's creeping in. Not every thought deserves your trust. You have to understand this, okay? When doubt tries to creep in, you know what? Do it anyway. Take inspired action anyway. Step out of your comfort zone anyway right now, okay? I'm telling you, it's going to change your life in a major way, all right? Now, another lie. You keep believing you have control of everything. Okay, this is very, very powerful. Okay, you have to understand this. Some of the best opportunities, they arrive unexpectedly. Okay, it's very, very, very important to just be detached. You can't control everything. Okay, you just have to let things allow and trust that things are manifesting in your life right now in this present moment. Okay, divine guidance, divine timing. Trust it. Okay, now another lie. Okay, you keep believing your mistakes erased your potential. Okay, see, when it comes to growth, it often begins with learning from what didn't work, from learning from failures or setbacks or things like that. Okay, just learning, and it makes you more resilient. It makes you stronger. It just makes you way more powerful. Okay, when you embrace this. All right, now another lie. You keep believing your circumstances define your identity. This one is big, okay? Who you are is bigger than where you have ever been, okay? Or where you are. I'm telling you, you are the being, the multidimensional being that matters the most in your universe, okay? There's nothing bigger than you, not even a $1 billion jackpot. It is not bigger than you, okay? You are the biggest, all right? All right? Now, another lie. You keep believing you need to be perfect for things to happen. You keep believing that you need perfectionism. Okay, everything has to be perfect conditions. All right. See, that's a complete lie. Okay, that is also a distraction. Perfectionism. See, when it comes to progress, it usually begins in imperfect moments, imperfect times, imperfect circumstances. All right. Nothing is going to be perfect. Not one relationship, not one person, not one manifestation, not one journey. Nothing is going to be perfect. Okay. Right. Now, another lie. You keep believing your future depends on luck alone. Okay. That word luck. I don't even believe in luck. Okay. I believe in divine orchestration. I believe in divine timing, and I believe in alignment. Okay. See, when it comes to preparation, it often creates opportunities that look like luck. Okay. Maybe they may call it luck, but it's not. It's alignment. Okay. It was meant for you. What's meant for you is meant for you. Trust and believe me. All right. Now, another lie. You keep believing change has to happen overnight, like it just has to happen right away. See, small choices repeated over time creates lasting change. Okay. It compounds. Every time you decide to do something over and over again, consistency, discipline, it creates a reality. So regardless, no matter what you do, you're creating a reality. If you decide not to do it right now, it's still creating a reality of not doing it. Okay. I'm telling you. All right. Lasting change comes from commitment. It comes from consistency. All right. Now, another lie. You keep believing that you're not ready yet. Have you felt like this? See, readiness, it often comes from experience, not waiting. Okay. Just stepping out of your comfort zone right now, trying something that you never tried before, you're going to get different results every single time, okay? And when you're consistent with this, all of a sudden you create the reality and the life that you truly, truly desire. Okay. Now, another lie, you keep believing you need permission to become someone new. See, when it comes to growth, it doesn't require a vote from anyone else. It just is an agreement that you made to yourself, and it is being divinely guided towards your purpose, towards what you're actually supposed to be doing on this planet Earth, okay? You came here to this planet Earth to create, to learn, to experience, to have fun, okay? To manifest. That's what you came here to do, to live abundant, because abundance is your birthright, okay? Now, another lie, okay? You keep believing you're supposed to have every single answer. That's never going to happen, okay? See, many meaningful journeys begin with uncertainty, not being certain about things, okay? Moving in uncertain times, but still doing it. Not really feeling certain if this is going to work out, I'm going to do it anyway, okay? Being very, very optimistic is very, very important right now on your journey, because things are manifesting. Even if you can't see it, even if you're not certain that things are working right now, it is, okay? Things are working in a time of uncertainty, all right? Just trusting that it is, knowing that it is, okay? Trusting your intuition, trusting in the divine timing, all right? Now, another lie, you keep believing nothing is changing. Just like I said before, even if you can't see it, trust and believe me, things are always changing, constantly. It doesn't stop, okay? Sometimes the biggest transformation is happening inside you long before anyone else can see it. And sometimes a change can be happening inside you before you even know it, okay? Trust me, things are happening right now beneath the surface, okay? Now, these are just some of the lies that so many people tell themselves every single day. The most important thing to do right now is to be honest with yourself. Have you been believing in any of these lies? And I'm telling you, these are the things that hold you back. They hold many people back, okay? All right? So I'm telling you, when it comes to just any of these lies, you have to be very, very honest with yourself, all right? And once you start to be honest with yourself, keeping promises to yourself, all of a sudden, things in your life will start to change, okay? The life you truly, truly desire is just basically based on the decisions that you make every single day. That is what's creating your reality, okay? Every single time you decide to go in this direction, you're creating that reality. You know, I'm going to get up today, I'm going to eat a healthy breakfast, or I'm going to skip breakfast, I'm going to work out, I'm going to work on my health, and I'm going to do this consistently, okay? You're creating a reality of being very, very healthy. Okay, I'm going to get up today. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to love everything about myself. I'm going to broadcast the signal of love out in the universe. So now you're going to start coming across loving people, okay? Loving relationships, loving friendships, okay? Reality will start responding love back to you. Another one, today I'm going to get up and I'm going to just have an abundance mindset. Everything is abundance. I'm wealthy. Everything is wealth around me. Wealth always comes to me all the time. I'm very, very prosperous, okay? All of a sudden, you're going to start coming across a lot more abundance in your life. Other people who think on an abundance level, okay? They have an abundance mindset, okay? You're going to start coming across situations where more abundance will start to flow into your life. You get what I'm saying? Anytime you choose an identity, reality will respond, okay? It will follow you, all right? So if you have an abundance mindset, if you have a wealth identity, all of a sudden wealth will start to come into your life, okay? Anything you decide to do, I don't care what it is. If you want to be a content creator, okay, having a content mindset, always focusing on what your next content is going to be about, ideas will start to flow in effortlessly, okay? You will start to see your content just grow. Whatever you decide to do, reality is going to respond. It's going to reflect that back in your life. So just as I said, everything is positive that I said, abundance, love, you know, just all of that, right? The same thing happens if you're negative, if you're thinking on a poverty mindset, if you don't feel like you deserve love and things like that. Reality is going to just sit back and fold its arms like, okay, you don't deserve it. All right, I'm going to give you more of that. It's going to reflect that back into your life. So now that you know this, you can consciously make the decision to always choose the mindset that's going to bring positive results right back in your life right now. Okay. You are the boss. Okay. You are the script writer. You are the main character in your movie. All right. I'm telling you, you are. All right. Now, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning into Millionaire Mindset, where everything happens in divine time by divine design. But you are the divine design. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment on this video, and hype this video up. Until the next video, Millionaire Mindset signing off.